Welcome back. This is my 2020 bullet journal setup. I'm gonna have some of the basics but also fun spreads. This video might be a little bit long, so I'm putting right now on the screen all the different spreads I'll be doing in this setup, and the timestamps will be linked in the description down below. Let's go. Welcome back to my channel, Planner Vibes, and here is the bullet journal that I'm gonna be using for 2020. It is a Scribble That Matters journal. This is the A5 dotted journal notebook. Now, I'm not gonna give you a full review, but I am gonna give you just some of my first impressions. First thing, these bullet journal pages are very thick. It is 160 GSM, so this is good for pretty much any materials you're planning on using. I really like the quality of this bullet journal. As for the other materials, I will be using the Sakura Black Pigma Micron pen set. It comes in a set of 6 different sizes and a brush pen. I will also be using the Tomboy brush and fine tip markers. I just got the set off of Amazon. I will leave all the links below. Here is a quick view of my key page. Let's get into the first spread, which is going to be a month at a glance. So this spread is going to be on 4 pages. Each page will hold 3 months. The first thing I did is use my ruler and my micron pens just to divide the page into 3. Each section will be for a month. So for this spread, the divider will be in the shape of an arrow, and then you can see me using the ruler again for the tip of the arrow. I'm just putting in the fine details. As you can see, I use this very simple, minimal aesthetic. Next, I am putting in all the different months. For this video, I will be showing you from January to June, and then you'll just have to replicate this exact same thing for the next 6 months. Now I am putting in the days of the week, and I really like this alternate spacing that I did. I think it gave the page a little bit more interest. Below each week, I'm going to be putting in the days of the week, and that will be my calendar for each month. And then I'm going to be using my Tomboy brush pen, the brush tip, just to put it in a little box, just so that it's separated for all the different events and anything that I'll have to put in for that month, like birthdays and events, that would be on the blank space next to my calendar. I really like using neutral colors like gray to set up spreads like these, because this is something I'm going to be going back to all throughout the year of 2020, so I don't want it to be too colorful. That's pretty much how I created this spread. On to the next spread. This spread is pretty fun. It's my 20 things to do in 2020. It's the new year and everybody have a bunch of goals, a bunch of things that they set out to do, but how many times that we say and then we don't actually do them? So this is really a spread where you can put in and center down into the top 20 things that you like to do. This can be as small, easy, difficult, or impossible as you want it to be. I personally made a mix of little things that I would like to do that I know I will probably definitely do, and then other things that require a little bit more time and planning, but either way I have all of these different things here in this spread. The first thing I am doing is the title. Once again, with my ruler and micron pen, I really wanted to play it up and use different font sizes for the title, as you can see here. I'm not going to be going in with color just yet. First, I'm going to be putting in all 20 boxes for each task or goal that I want to be doing in 2020. Honestly, this took quite a while to do, drawing all of those lines perfectly, getting each box set, but this spread is really fun and motivating. Here is the fun part. What you want to do for each task, goal, or thing that you want to do in 2020, you want to go in and change it up for each box. Use as much color or none at all. Really make this spread your own. I am just adding in a drop shadow under each box. For the title, I also went back in with my Tomboy brush pens with purple and yellow. I ended up not liking so much what I did, so I just took my Tomboy brush pen just to go over it, taking completely out that purple. You can no longer see it, and that's it. The next spread is going to be my health tracker. The number one goal that people set for the New Year's is to lose weight, and I am one of those people. So here is a spread that I'm going to be using to track my weight for the entire year of 2020. So this spread, I wanted to change up the title just a little bit. I wanted to play with the cursive. The first half is going to be uppercase and the second half lowercase. And as you can see, the font is completely different. With my 0.3 micron pen, the uppercase is going to be fine line and the lowercase is going to be a bit thicker. So I'm just going back again, really thickening up some of those lines to really give it that calligraphy effect. For my health journey, this is going to be in 3 different sections. So this is the first one. I'm going to have my start weight, my end weight, and of course my goal. So at the start of 2020, the end of 2020, and then I will see if I actually hit my goal. The second section is going to be my weight loss journey. Here I have a sort of roadmap. The idea behind this is that the first box is going to be my start weight, and then each kilo I lose, I will color in each box. Every 2 kilo that I lose, they're gonna have a bit of a reward. And then the third section is going to be my measurements. We all know that the scale does not tell everything, and so keeping track of your measurements is also a great way to have even more precision. So here I have all the different months and then all of the different things I'm going to be measuring, like my waist, my legs, and my arms. Now I'm just adding in some color, and I decided just so that it can be cohesive, this entire page is only going to be one color, and I have chosen the color green. And then I'm going in with a light gray color for some drop shadow and just to give it a little bit more accent. I really try to fit as much as I can into this page, and I really like how visual and how this spread turned out. Next is going to be my social media tracker. One of my goals for 2020 is of course launching this YouTube channel. So I decided to motivate me even further to dedicate a spread into tracking my growth. The title is pretty much simple, just to decorate the page a little bit. On the top left side, I decided to go in with my ruler with some straight lines. And of course, the things that I'm going to be tracking will be my YouTube, my Instagram, and my blog. I'm not sure yet if I want to do a blog or not, so let me know down in the comments if you guys will be interested in that. Of course, if I do create a blog, I would like to share with you guys free printables of the different spreads that I create all throughout the year in this bullet journal, so let me know if that's something you guys will be interested in. On the left side of the page, I'm just putting in all the different months of the year. On the bottom of this page, I decided to leave a blank space, and this is where I will be putting in all of the things that I want to remember, like the day I actually launched this YouTube channel or any milestones that I hit. So this space will be for that. If you're enjoying this video and you want to watch me set up my bullet journal every single week, subscribe if you want to. There are a lot of different videos coming. Just like with the previous spread, I decided to keep it monochrome, and this time the color is purple. And on to the next spread. This spread is my ideal morning. Let's start with the title. The title once again is going to be playing with cursive. We have the uppercase and lowercase, and I will also be using a pack of stencil that I got off of Amazon. And I really love using this because I'm not very good with drawing. This isn't really an art journal for me, so having that stencil just makes things a little bit easier and simple. I've been reading this book. It's called The One Thing, and it talks a lot about focusing in on the single most important thing that you need to get done on a day-to-day basis. So this is a quote from the book that I will be using on a daily basis when I wake up first thing in the morning. So this is just dialing everything back and focusing on the absolute one task that will make your day better and that will get you the most growth. I decided not to put in a set morning routine because I haven't quite figured out what works for me yet. So I'm gonna leave the middle blank, and then I can just add in a post-it note or go back in and finish this spread once I figure that out. And then at the bottom of the page, I just have two sections: things that I should not forget and the things that I should check in on a monthly basis. The last spread in this bullet journal setup will be the books read. So I am planning on reading a lot more because I am not gonna lie, I'm not someone that reads at all, but I really want to get into the habit. So I really hope by the end of 2020 I will have a list of different books that I've read. The font on this page is going to stay pretty simple. Once again, I'm using a sheet from the stencil pack just to make it a little bit easier. All the materials used in this setup will be linked down below in the description box. I really think it's best to keep these pages as simple as possible because these are spreads that you're going to be using for the entire year. For this page, I'm using the brush tip with my Tomboy markers in the color yellow. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for weekly videos. If you enjoyed any of these spreads, you can tag me on Instagram at Planner Vibes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Here is another video of mine. Thank you for watching. Laters.